know that many of the parents in this group use elimination communication, which I haven't used. And so you probably have come across that among your customers as well. So how do we kind of transition, from elimination communication?
In my book, I come across it so much.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So elimination communication is, what I would say is when your child starts becoming mobile, the problem with elimination communication is that if you're doing it from infancy, you, the parent, are picking up on the child's cues. And I am a firm believer that our children are communicating. I've seen EC done extremely well. I've seen it done so well that you don't even know the parents like peeing the child in public. But there becomes, so if you think about what's happening is your child showing their cue, whatever their cue is, and you act upon it. So what I have found is the biggest problem with EC and potty training is completion, because at what age do you ask the child to pick up on their own cues? So you're not responding to their cues. So what I have found is it's best when the child starts to become mobile, because then they can get themselves to the potty chair. So I would say somewhere in the 15, 16 month range where they could actually do that, or to at least tell the parent the cue. Now, I have heard of all kinds of EC groups and parents. So in my book, and people will email me that I'm so wrong, but I have heard that this is a very common practice. If it doesn't apply to anybody in this group, ignore me. But that, the diaper-free time in EC, the child can pee sort of where they want, and so there is no effort to get the child to the potty. It just, there ends up being pee all over the place. Again, if that's not your situation, just ignore me. But that's a real danger, because then you're teaching your child, you're adding a huge step to potty training, which is don't pee on the floor, don't pee in your nappy, but don't pee on the potty either. So I think it's just thinking of that bridge of how can my child act upon their own cue instead of me acting on their cue.